Hello viewers, welcome to yet another chat on the Connect TV. Right now we have Mr. Shreya Sharma, who is an advocate by profession, and they have started a forum called Rest the Case. So what's all this Rest the Case about and what they have been doing? Let's straight away start talking to Shreya. Welcome to the show, Shreya.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, as you know, we have been talking about the Rest the Case. So what is this all about?
So Rest the Case is best described as one-stop solution for legal services and information. Why we call it a one-stop solution is because whether you require legal information or you require a lawyer or you require documents, we have it all in one place. So you don't have to go from pillar to post to find this legal help. So we have lawyers from all specializations. You name the specialization and you will be able to find that lawyer on Rest the Case. And we are currently pan-India. So we have lawyers from almost all cities. We have lawyers from about 130 plus cities now in India. And
what is the strength you said? 130.
yeah,
With you?
30 cities in India. We have a
130 cities.
Yeah, 130 cities.
Oh, great. So that means you handle from the smallest magistrates court to the Supreme Court.
Correct. Yes, we have lawyers who practice in High Court. We have lawyers who practice in Supreme Court. We have lawyers who practice in all other courts as well. So we have different specializations. We have corporate lawyers, criminal lawyers, IPR lawyers, you name it, and we have tried to cover that kind of lawyer on our website.
So what kind of cases have you been handling?
So we've had a lot of property cases. We've had a lot of family law cases as well. Okay. We have had a lot of corporate cases also. A lot of companies have come to us and approached us requiring a lawyer. So we've had those kind of cases up till now. But we've just...
We understand that this is the product of the pandemic, the lockdown, the COVID triggered lockdown and the pandemic. So tell us something about that. What inspired you?
So basically, I had thought of Rest the Case before the pandemic, but when the pandemic hit, I realized how much we would require this, because there is otherwise also we have to run pillar to post to find a lawyer, but in the pandemic it became even tougher to go and find help and to find this information, and it became even tougher. So that's how we started during the pandemic.
So you started off with Pune and Mumbai. How it began?
We first started in Pune. We tried out the system in Pune. We got lawyers from in the first couple of months. We got about 100 plus lawyers in Pune, and we were only trying to see how this works and see how the system works in Pune. Once we saw that it works in Pune, we then spread it to other cities as well. Then we didn't go city by city. We just went pan-India.
And the 100 lawyers that you enrolled in Pune, how did all? I mean, they started reaching out to their clients proactively.
Oh no! So the first couple of hundred, me along with two other people, we went to all these lawyers. We went to a lot of lawyers across Pune. We went to each of their office, spoke to them, explained to them what we were doing, and onboarded them. That was how we started with it. We went to all of them separately. And for them to get clients, then we started running Google ads and stuff like that. And we would then give them the clients that would look for that specific lawyer. So that is how it started. We went to each lawyer and spoke to them. We did not...
You know, why I'm asking this question is because these lawyers actually would have had their own cases.
Right.
So, and reaching out to their clientele, reaching out to the courts was a major hassle. So of course, most of the courts also had online hearing, etc. So did the lawyers started reaching out to their clients also?
Yes, so they did. So we have an option on our website as well where you can talk to clients online. So you can have like a video call with the clients or text the clients through our website as well. So a lot of lawyers were doing that through the website as well, because that was a better way to get connected to the clients.
Have any challenges in getting these kind of online sessions? Because not most of them who have the laptops and the mobile phones, they are not habituated to this kind of a Zoom call or the online video sessions. So how did you tackle this challenge?
It was really difficult because a lot of people are not comfortable with sharing things online.
Yes.
So what we have also done is that we've encrypted our website so that all the information between the lawyer and the client is between them. Apart from that, we've also if the- we have arranged that the client meet the lawyer if the client is not comfortable at all talking online. So that was something we helped them with. But apart from that, we would explain to the client what they're doing, how they're doing it, so that they could trust the process. That is something that we had done. We had to do that. We had to talk to each client, but that is something we wanted to get done, so we did that. Yeah.
What was the first case that you handled? It could be interesting for the viewers.
Um, the first case we handled was actually of this person who well, it was a divorce case. Was the first case that we had handled.
Family
Uh,
case.
Yeah, we had handled a divorce case first. Um, so, I mean, for us also, we gave them the best of best because it was our first client as well. So we had a chat with the clients first. They told, in fact, the client was usually we do. So we have this thing where we don't get in the middle of the case at all. But this client had called us and was telling us everything about
The
their life,
life.
and we were also just listening, and we were like, oh, okay. And so it took us some time, but then we got that client a lawyer. We connected them, they talked on the website, and then we spoke to the client post that as well to ask the client if everything was okay. Thankfully the client did get good advice and was able to move forward with their case. So yeah, but that was our first case.
So did the couple split or they are living together now? What is the situation?
No, they did. They wanted a divorce, so they did
Both
split.
of them. I mean,
Yeah.
so you spoke to both the wife and husband.
No, we spoke to just the husband. We did not speak to the wife.
So what do you describe? You call it a forum or you call it a form? How do you describe this?
We actually call ourselves an aggregator, but that's what we call us.
Aggregator. Okay. That means you try to, like a lok adalat, you try to settle the issue so that does not have to go to the court.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So you can say, can I say you're a parallel lok adalat?
We would like to be, but
Okay. Tell us something about the kind of corporate cases that you handled.
so we handled a case of a company who required a lawyer for their documentation. It was not a very complicated case. They just required something for their documentation and such like that. That we had helped.
Any insolvency or NCLT related cases?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 130 cities, where do you get your cases maximum? Of course, must be Bombay and Pune, Mumbai and Pune.
We do get a lot from Pune. Still, we get a lot of cases from Pune. We get a lot of cases from Allahabad as well,
Okay.
because we have a lot of lawyers from Allahabad as well. And we do get a lot of cases from Delhi, and
Okay.
we get a lot of cases from Karnataka. From that
Okay.
side. Yeah.
What could be the reason?
I think these places, so some of the places are heavily populated, so they require more legal help. And also, like, for example, Karnataka, Mumbai, Pune, all these places, they're all very well connected on the internet. So I'm guessing that's why we have a lot of people from these places.
Or is it because they have more lawyers there?
So in Allahabad, I think that is the case because we have a lot of lawyers from Allahabad, so that's why we have a lot of clients. But from Karnataka or from Delhi, I think we get them because people are on the internet more. So I was saying that we have a lot of property cases and we have a lot of family law cases. I think during the pandemic, because we started during that time, we had a lot of these cases that were very, very
The
prevalent.
property cases, were they in the nature of consultancy with documentation or disputes between builders and
We've had disputes. In fact, there was this case where we had two cases where there were people in a society who had a problem with the builder, and
okay.
they had written us a mail and gotten in touch with us because they required a lawyer. So there were two cases like that, in fact, that had a problem with the builder and they wanted a lawyer.
How many cases you must have handled so far in the last year and a half?
So in the last year and a half, we've had 200.
200. Of the 200, how many went to court?
That is a difficult question. I think we've had about
Half?
50,
50 cases. Okay. That means in 150 you have been able to solve without going to the court.
Yeah, they've
Or
stopped.
some of them might not have required also.
Yeah, some of them have wanted like just consultation. They just wanted to know whether their case makes sense or not, or whether they should be doing a particular thing or not. So some of them was that. Some of them were genuinely very like agitated and they wanted to fight the case, so they did that. And some of them did not. They did not, even if they felt that they wanted to file a case, it was not required for them. So
normally lawyers' fee is supposed to be an expensive thing.
yeah.
Specialist doctors, specialist lawyers, etc. How expensive or affordable you guys are? Your teams are?
So actually, we are free for clients. We don't charge anything for clients. Clients can find a lawyer for free, register themselves for free. The fee that they have to pay to the lawyers is something that the lawyer decides on his own. He
Okay.
decides what fee that he wants to charge from the clients.
You don't govern that.
We don't get involved with that because I have always thought that if the lawyer is putting the work in, then he should get the compensation for that. So we don't charge anything from.
And other fees might vary from place to place. What you charge in Mumbai may not be same in Sumritalai as well.
Correct. So it depends. So the lawyer usually he charges the fee based on their experience, where they are from, what kind of case they're handling. They charge it according to that. But we don't get, rest the case doesn't get involved in that.
Do lawyers come to you to find cases, or is that not required?
They do.
They do.
There are lots of lawyers, in fact, who say that they require these many more cases, or they require, or they say that we're not getting enough with our own practice. So then there are a lot of firms on our website now who have registered themselves because they want clients through us as well.
So the registered clients as well as the lawyers, both are visible on the site?
Yes. So no, the clients are not visible on the site, but the lawyers are. So you can, if you go on our website, there is an entire list which you can filter based on whatever you require. So you can filter them by specialization or by their experience, years of experience, or by which area you want to find them in. You can filter them out and find the lawyer who you feel will suit you. With changing times where there are NFTs and stuff like that, we're getting a lot of IPR cases as well. So we have IPR, lots of IPR, we have lots of family law, and we have lots of property. Right now, these three things are very prevalent. We're getting a lot of.
Okay. Yeah. And what are the future plans?
So our future plans are, now we're currently working on adding mediation to our website. So which basically means, like you were saying, out of court settlements. That is the kind of thing that we're trying to do now, because mediation is also something that's coming up big time in our country. So we are trying to add mediation to our websites. We're trying to get experienced, like experts of the field, to do mediation through Rest the Case. So we're currently creating that. We're also trying to work on smart contracts, which basically are on blockchain, so that people's documents are very, very secure, and your contracts will be very secure when you use a smart contract. So that is also something that we are working on.
And one final question is, how's your funding? What is your revenue model?
So our revenue model is through ads. We have ads on our website. That is our main revenue model. Like I said, we don't take anything the clients to do anything. So our main revenue model comes through ads. So our
is there a membership fee for lawyers to enroll, or
not as of now? Not as of now. But
and Rest the Case, what is the philosophy behind it?
So Rest the Case is called Rest the Case because
settle the case.
So you come here and you can rest the case. That is basically what why the name is kept this way, because we want that to happen, that you come here and then that's it, your case is sorted.
You come here and go back with peace of mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, Shreya, thank you very much for joining us and enlightening on the rest of the case. And we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And we are sure that people who come to you will be able to go back with a lot of peace of mind.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Namaskar and stay safe.
Thank you.